Hi everyone, my name's Jay. Welcome to this introduction video about what's going to be happening over the next weeks, months, etc, etc. Basically, I'm not going to go into a vast amount of detail. I will save that for another video. So if you want to know more about what's actually got me here in detail, then leave a comment below and I'll be happy to explain it. But I think for an introduction, it's going to take way too long. So, the very short version of it. I was just shy of 41 stone, working as an inspector for London Transport, hurt myself, then injured myself being forced to come back to work too soon, yada yada yada. Basically, I injured my foot. I have type 2 diabetes, as most 40 plus stone men would have, and because of the amount of weight I was carrying around and the injury that I had on my knee, I basically fractured my knee, I then developed diabetic ulcers on both my feet. I literally wore holes in the bottom of my feet with my shoes. They're about the size of a £2 coin. They weren't pretty, they weren't pleasant. They then got infected pretty badly. I almost lost my left foot, developed deep-set osteomyelitis, which messed up my foot, dissolved part of my fifth metatarsal. Took 2 years to heal. My right side was my good foot. It then developed Charcot, which was misdiagnosed as infection. I broke my foot continuously, kept breaking down because I couldn't feel it. Part of being that heavy and having that advanced stage of diabetes is that you develop something called neuropathy, which is basically where the nerve endings die because they're saturated in glucose, sugar. So I then developed pretty bad Charcot of the right foot. So if you imagine my foot resembles like an upside down turtle. So you've got the actual foot itself, and then they've got what's called a rocker heel. So it's this ball of kind of fat and tissue. So what's happening is all that weight is pushing down on that fine point. So what's happening is it keeps breaking down. It keeps developing infection and osteomyelitis. So in the last 5 years, I've been in a cast for almost all of it. I've had 2 near-death infections, and the hospital wanted to keep on operating. They wanted to shave part of the bone away, reshape the foot. I've already had surgery on it before, which literally took me off my feet for almost a year. I was in a cast, couldn't even weight bear on it. So it was pretty dire. So about 2 years ago, I asked for an amputation below the knee of the right foot, or the right leg even. They were very against it because most people that suffer with my kind of condition are far more advanced in age. I'm 36, so I just turned 30, 31 when all this kind of stuff happened. So it wasn't great. They wanted to save the limb, as I said. I kept battling and asking and explaining, look, I'm not able to do anything. I can't. All the things that you take for granted with walking and resting and anything that involves pressure was doomsday for me. I'm in the process of losing my job because of all this, because I'm a tube driver and they were supposed to rewind just a little bit. They were supposed to take it off last year because I developed a really serious infection. It was life-threatening. It was tracking up my leg. If they get into the artery, that's pretty much it. But because I react so well to antibiotics, they managed to save it. Much to my annoyance, to be honest with you. I was not a happy bunny when all that happened. But I finally spoke to my podiatrist, who agreed that I would be a good candidate for myself electing to have the amputation rather than them telling me to have the amputation. So I was scrutinised a lot, thinking I was completely crazy, just simply because not many people go, "Hey, do you want to chop my leg off, please?" And they think I'm quite flippant about it because I will laugh and joke and make things, but not at all. I'm just very pragmatic with it. My foot is useless, literally useless. All it does, it keeps getting infected, keeps breaking down, and I can't carry on like that. I have 3 young children, I have a wonderful wife, and my life is on pause. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy life. It's just there's so many things that come into play. Me not being able to sleep because of the constant pain I'm in. Mainly because I refused to take opiate-based medication anymore because I was hooked on it and taking far more than I was supposed to, even though my dose was more than most people are even allowed to take. I was on 52 tablets a day at my worst. Decided to kick all that, and I've now moved on to holistic treatments like St John's wort and CBD, various other things to try and naturally take the edge off. I know it's not going to cure my pain. Chronic pain from neuropathy and Charcot is not something that they can wave a magic wand over and go poof, the pain's gone. No, they're constantly 24 hours a day, so it affects my mood. I do get angry with it. I do get upset with it. But I thought it was important to document this because I don't think many people understand what you go through, the process of. Even when you're told to have an amputation, let alone when you elect to have one, and are positive when they tell you that you're a good candidate. So I'm due to have it in the next couple of months. I'm going to record vlog style kind of leading up to it. If something shitty happens, I will show it. If something great happens, I will show it. You'll get to meet my kids who are all amazing. You'll get to meet my amazing wife as well. So it's going to be kind of like a weekly. I think we'll do it weekly at first just to see how it all goes and then move it on from there. I'm going to talk about the treatment, things that I've gone through, what the actual plan is for the amputation, and then the recovery process. I'm going to be in hospital because I thankfully live not too far from an incredible hospital called Queen Mary's that has a purpose-built facility for recovery of amputation and actual development of the prosthetic. So I'm going to be in hospital for about 2 months, hopefully, if I react really well, and I'll get to leave with a leg, which is incredible because most people have to wait quite a long time for that. So I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to hold back with it. I hope you'll enjoy it, find it informative. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. It will help. This is going to be a new venture, a new channel, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you want to get in touch, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody about anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a quick thing just to show you me, for one. Beard, receding hairline and everything else. And that's pretty much it. Now, a side note, I've recorded this video about 50 times. Part of being ill for so long is your self-confidence gets absolutely annihilated. And I'm usually a very outgoing, very outspoken person. But this has been really, really tough for me. It's tough for me even speaking about it. I'm feeling things that I've never ever felt before. But again, I'm willing to kind of put myself through that pain, just because I think it's important. Hopefully, if anyone actually bothers watching it. So yes, welcome to my anxiety. Again, my name's Jay. Hope to see you. Hope to hear from you. But until then, thanks a lot. Bye.